You're listening to the Social Selling Simplified podcast. Stick around if you too are obsessed with learning things that actually work and believe that success leaves clues. We're all about identifying results-producing roadmaps and getting super clear on how to scale and grow your online business. From part-timer to president, social selling expert Ashley Shaw will help you connect the dots and take the guesswork out of what works to grow a social selling empire. It's time to hear from social selling legends, listen in on truthful conversations, and learn the best tips and tricks to reduce the marketing overwhelm so you can build the social selling business of your dreams. If you're ready to go all in, no holding back, and build the business you've always wanted, you're in the right place. Here's your host, educator, social selling guru, and fitness industry OG, Ashley Shaw.
Welcome to Social Selling Simplified. I'm your host, Ashley Shaw. And on today's episode of Social Selling Simplified, I'm going to be diving into all things. Do you need a course, or do you actually need to start working one-on-one with somebody? And what does that journey actually look like when you are trying to achieve results in your business? So first, I'm going to start with a little bit of a story. So when it comes to courses and feeling like you need to do all the trainings and all the, listen to all the podcasts and search out who's the best person that is going to be able to help me, there's definitely a time and a place for this. So in my journey, that is really how I spent probably the first 15 years, is seeking out those things that I thought would finally be that missing piece for me. And there was a lot of really valuable information that came out of it. Now, when I wasn't fully committed and I had, side pockets of my day that I could commit to a course, that fully made sense. The difference was when I decided that I wanted to go full in, that is when I really made that switch. And I went from, dabbling and doing courses here and there, nights, evenings, that sort of thing, to actually hiring a business coach and working with him to really understand, at this point, it was like my mission, like what am I meant to be doing, all those sort of things. And it went on with a string of different coaches. I worked with that business coach, and then I moved on to working with a branding coach to really understand who I was, why I was different, what my messaging was about, and how I could stand out from everyone else. And then I moved into a mastermind where I worked with somebody that was an expert on Facebook ads and more on the mindset sort of things, which I didn't know I actually needed at the time. That is one of the benefits of having a coach, is that they will look at your circumstances and be able to tell you exactly what you need. So definitely the time and place, I think, for courses is when you do not maybe have a ton of time to invest in something, but you want to continue your learning and you're just not able to really go 100% full in on your business. Like your mindset is just not there yet, versus having a coach is really that additional level of like, I am getting there and I am getting there fast and nothing is standing in my way. So if I'm to kind of distill that down into what that means, I think courses and workshops and things like that are really, really great if you're trying to piece together information in your strategy. But I think where a coach and masterminds and things like that really come into play is they really help you get all those pieces together, the strategy pieces, and they really help you to go 100% in and execute. So if you're dabbling, courses, all, workshops, those sort of things are awesome. But if you're really, really wanting to do this and you're wanting to go full in, then it's definitely time to step it up and start working with somebody in a more pro fashion, I guess is the best way to put it. I think myself personally, I probably wasted a lot of time on courses because I didn't fully believe in my journey yet. Like I thought that, okay, well, I can just do these little courses here and there. And, I think the other thing was I didn't really know that coaching of this sort really existed. because I think you see a lot of like influencers and stuff like that on social media, but it doesn't really connect that there are people that will coach you and actually help you figure out what you have to do. Like I didn't stumble upon that until I came across a podcast where I was trying to learn Facebook ads, and I heard about a mastermind that was available to me. I think that was also a disconnect for me. I really didn't know that there was an option to work one-on-one with somebody, and I might have done it sooner or joined a mastermind sooner if I knew about it. So that was something that definitely, I had business coaches and different things along the way. Now, let me explain the difference here too between a business coach versus a mastermind. So a business coach is working one-on-one with somebody, and I think sometimes they're, at least in my experience, their skill sets are typically in a particular area. And again, in my experience, they sort of worked on whatever I wanted to work on, which at the time that sort of worked for me. It was like I didn't really know what the vision was and what I needed to do. All I knew is that I wanted to eventually be able to quit my 9 to 5. So I thought, okay, I need a coach that's going to help me get really clear, and then I'll be able to do that. The difference is when I joined a mastermind is that it was definitely online marketing focused. So everybody had an online business, and everybody was trying to increase the revenue in that business, get to 6 figures, get to 7 figures, that sort of idea. So I definitely found the mastermind environment for me because when you can learn from other people that are on that exact same journey, and when you have a coach that knows, okay, everyone in this group is trying to get to this end destination, I need to lay out the framework and roadmap for them. That worked really, really, really well for me. And I definitely, I look back at that experience and I just think, holy smokes, so the results that I got from that was within 3 months, I had 3x'd my business. And in 12 months, I had been able to 10x the business. So it was life-changing, like going from $10,000 inconsistently a month to $100,000 a month. Like that was no, small potatoes. Like that was like, holy shit, like we can actually do this. And I think that's a combination of things. Like, is every mastermind going to get you from 0 to 100? I think you really got to look at where you are in your business. Now, when I stepped into this mastermind, I had a proven concept of, my done for you posts that I knew people really liked, and it was something they wanted. So in terms of, I had a product, and I had, I knew who my potential customers were. So I was really in the stage of being able to scale that business up, really, really focusing on the marketing, on the ads. Like that was something I had no sweet clue how to do. And I had to dive in, and I'm not techie, and I had to learn myself. And that's, really where the mastermind became very, very helpful. And then I think there are going to be people that want to join a mastermind that maybe don't have quite those ideas formulated, but they, you sort of know you're right for a mastermind if one, you know that you want to go all in, like you are, 100%, I am ready to flip the switch here. And then I think the second thing is you have that mindset, that growth mindset that, what you know now has only gotten you to where you are. So you need to up level. You need to get some different influences in your life, meet some different people, and your mindset is so much of it. Like I remember before the mastermind, although I was 100% in, I thought, okay, it's going to take me a long time to get there. And one of the things I learned from Rick, my mentor at that time, was that, F thinking like that. Like, why do we have to tell ourselves it's going to take us this amount of time and it's going to be hard work? Like, what if it was easy? And what if you could flip the switch and it could happen really quickly?
Hey, Coach, I finally have something that I've been dreaming of providing for you. I know that you definitely didn't start this business because you really felt like pestering your friends and family and getting ghosted by everyone. Chasing people down or having to follow up with them is definitely hard work, and it can feel so awkward and uncomfortable for everyone involved. But Your upline probably told you that this is what successful people do. And they didn't mention to you that unless you're this superstar salesperson right off the bat, you're going to struggle forever if you keep doing it that old school way. 99% of coaches quit because they suddenly declare themselves this expert online and then go back and ask everyone who knew them to just start buying from them when they just started working out last week. And this problem applies to all network marketers, not just coaches. But the 1% that actually succeed have made it because they've caught on to a different system that's been proven to work. And it's just something that nobody really talks about. It's all about taking some simple steps to position yourself as an influencer first. So soon, instead of asking people to talk to you, you'll attract ideal customers who are already excited to learn from you and buy from you. They'll know exactly what you're about and how you can help them. Go to ashleyshaw.ca/fyourupline to learn more and see exactly what I'm talking about. You don't have to hunt people down and make them talk to you in order to get your bills paid for the rest of your life. Check out my short book called F What Your Upline Said and get an entirely different approach that will feel much more organic and authentic. That's ashleyshaw.ca/fyourupline. I'm so excited for you to start implementing these 4 simple changes in your business and see how it absolutely transforms how you feel about your business and the results that you're able to get.
Well, that totally transformed my world because I had been so reliant on being held back by those beliefs that it's going to take a long time. And so that was really, really transformational. And I think because we're so close to ourselves, we can't see our mindset as really an issue. But I promise you, your current mindset is getting you to the level that you're at. And if you want to go any further, you got to change your mindset. And wherever it is right now, and you might already have, that crow is so rude. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's right outside the window. And I'm just in here minding my business and he's out there just crowing. But your current mindset is only gotten you to where you are right now. So you have to up level it. You have to get to the next level. And I think the other piece of it is when you're first getting started, just having somebody that's been on the journey, that is so important. Like coaches I had hired in the past, they hadn't necessarily done what I wanted to do and built an online business. So when I finally met somebody that had been on that journey, holy smokes, like everything they were giving me was like a golden nugget. And that was a really big difference. So hopefully that's been helpful to really understand, like, when should you be doing a course and when should you be seeking out a mastermind and some coaching, whether it be one-on-one or more that group setting. And it's one thing that's driven me to actually create 2 masterminds, a 5-figure mastermind and a 6-figure mastermind. I truly believe that the gift I was given came from all the learnings that I had, not only, of course, in some of the courses I did, but mostly in the masterminds. And I say multiple masterminds because I've been a part of many now. It's been the gifts from those masterminds that I feel very compelled to want to share with others and help them on their journey, just as someone held my hand and helped me along the way. So that's why I've decided to open up 2 different masterminds. One that is focused on that 6-figure business owner that wants to get to they're close to 6 figures and they want to keep building that business and really solidify that 6-figure business. And then there's other coaches that are just working on 5 figures. They don't really know what their offer is yet, and they're trying to piece together all those things. And if you were on our masterclass over the last, it was 2 weeks ago now, it was called Network Marketing Won't Make You Rich. Do this as well. You would have learned why you need a signature offer, because you don't want someone walking through a mall and seeing all the exact same products and you're just amongst one of those products with the exact same price as everyone else and nothing to distinguish you. So you really, really need a core signature offer that is so different from everyone else. And that is what, these masterminds are about. Really, the 5-figure is, more for the kind of the people that are very new to the business or just don't have a ton of revenue coming in yet. And then the 6-figure is for those that have have that income stream and they're looking to really expand upon that. Maybe you want to retire from network marketing, or maybe you just want to build a retirement fund or something that's going to get you to that next level. That's what the mastermind is all about. So I really hope that if you haven't checked out that training yet, definitely drop a comment, let us know, and we'll make sure that you get a copy of the Network Marketing Won't Make You Rich. Do this as well. I think for a lot of people, the feedback I got is that it was absolutely life-changing to see, okay, this is why. This is why I'm not where I want to be and what I need to do instead. So I really hope today's episode was helpful, guys, and that it really gave you a good idea as to where you're at. Do you need course? Do you need a workshop? Do you need coaching? Do you need a mastermind? So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you right back here on Social Selling Simplified.
Thanks for taking the time to level up today. If you're ready to commit to personal and professional growth, move forward, make money, and grow your health and fitness business, head to my free community on Facebook, Business Bootcamp for Fitness Coaches, so I can support you every step along the way. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you right back here next week on Social Selling Simplified.